energy.
Okay.
So she sucked me in martial arts, and I kind of just fell in love with the thing, and I stayed with it. And the first time I saw MMA, UFC on TV, I was like, man, that's crazy. I want some.
About how long ago was that?
Man, this was like the beginning of MMA. So this was like, I don't know, maybe like 10 to 15 years ago. And this is when they didn't have, there really were no rules. Like you look at it now, it's like, man, they can do anything in there, but no.
I mean, I see people their nose get broken and just everything.
Yeah, but there's still rules. Like there's still rounds, there's still weight classes, there's still a structure to it. When UFC first came out, now you got in there for 15 minutes. You could be a 100-pound guy against a 300-pound guy.
Okay.
There were no weight classes. There were no gloves. There were no. You just like it was. When I say no holds bars, I mean it was literally no holds bars. You just went in there and went to war. You know.
So now it's weight sizes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now they kind of structured it a little bit out the box as far as the rounds and the weight classes and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay. So speaking of the weight classes, when you first decided that you wanted to go MMA, how have you always been in this great of shape? Has your body always, has your body always looked like this? Or did you have to make
yeah.
Did you have to, I mean, was you like a pudgy kid? Did you have to shed?
I was always athletic. So I was always in pretty good shape. I played sports in school, basketball, football, track, and then like I said, I was in martial arts. But you know, you don't fight at your weight,
right?
Know? So I say like right now I'm probably 190ish,
right?
I fight at 170, so I drop 20 pounds to fight. You know, so
what's your condition yourself?
Yes, what is your is it hard, like your diet? Like tell me when you're training.
Cutting weight is that's one of the hardest processes actually, you know, because there's a difference between losing weight.
I mean, because I'm cutting weight, can't you tell?
well, losing weight and cutting weight are different.
Okay.
What's the difference?
So
yes, please.
If you're losing weight, you're actually just you know, you're losing fat and everything else that you're pushing off. Cutting weight, you're conditioning your body to flush water.
Right.
And to flush water and everything else out. So you're basically trying your best to lose as much water weight of that 20 pounds as possible.
Right.
Because you weigh in and do media and stuff on Friday. After you weigh in, you can put as much weight back on as you want. And when you go in the cage Saturday, you want to try to go in the cage to a bigger, heavier person in there.
Right.
So I'll weigh in at 170, but when I fight Saturday, I'm almost back up to 180 something.
So, like, how do you do that? How do you make switch? I mean, is it something in what you're eating? Because my sister competes, and she's always talking about water weight.
Yeah, they're kind of tricks you play in your body. So you start drinking 2 gallons of water a day. You take vinegar shots to pull sodium out. You stop consuming salt.
So it's a lot of stuff.
You take out your carbs. There's a lot that you do, and so what happens is once you stop the week off, once you stop drinking all that water, your body's used to flushing out 2 gallons of water, so your body continues to flush that water even after you stop. So you kind of just start, and then that's when the weight cut really starts.
So how long do it take to lose 20 pounds?
I would probably lose 20 pounds in 10 to 14 days.
Oh my goodness, I need that.
No, that's cutting weight.
I need to lose the cutting weight.
So I was going to ask.
That's not healthy just to do.
But it's okay.
I want to do it the healthiest way, because do you ever have people come to you, like when you're training, when you're getting yourself ready for fights, and it's like, do you do personal training?
I do.
You do. He does.
Yeah.
The Gloss team is looking for a personal trainer. Someone that is, someone that is.
Lose that 20 pounds.
I'm trying to take weight off and keep it off. I have my eating down pretty good whenever it's time for that. But what you do in the gym and the personal training part of it, I need it like bad. So like when people come to you, what are you telling them? Like,
well, it's individualized per person. So you pretty much tell me what your needs are, what you're looking for, what you're trying to do, and then we build something that caters around that.
That's what's up.
Definitely, yeah.
Crystal, that's our summer challenge. We've got to.
Well, he said what? 2 weeks.
No, that's different. He's shedding water weight.
Well, that's what I'm trying to shed.
No, well, I'm trying to shed pounds. I'm trying to tone up
with that. I'm not helping you cut weight.
I'm trying to.
I hope you lose weight, not cut weight.
Well, why can't I just cut it?
Because you're not competing. You're not in competition.
I am in competition.
Not that kind of competition. That kind of competition, you need something else. Look, that kind of competition, you need something else to cut. Not no weight. Shoot.
I am in competition.
Haters get cut with a different thing. No, but seriously, it's a healthy way to do it, I'm sure. I know the first time that I tried to work out, and I said, oh, well, let me eat a little something before I go work out. And I ate a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin and then threw it up in the gym.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're not supposed to eat right.
Well, I was working out. I didn't know, I found out after the fact.
Yeah, I'm bet.
So let me ask you a question. Do you get nervous? Like, who has you competed against that where you just like had like butterflies, or it got you so nervous where you was like, oh, I'm not sure, this guy, he's good?
Or have you even fought him yet? Is it somebody you looking at?
I don't think like that anyway. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm the
You're
best.
The best. I was just about to say that you're the best.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, and if you don't have that mentality, you probably shouldn't be fighting.
Right.
Like you shouldn't be in there, because here's the name of the game, and this is just the way that I think. It's just my little opinion, but the moment that somebody thinks they're the best and you doubt yourself is the moment you lose.
Right.
Because now they had that mental advantage at that moment, and then you lost. So you should never have that. Never give recognition to the possibility of defeat. Never.
So we should always go in there like rah, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you're always nervous. Look at me, too. You're always nervous. Any fighter that says, I don't get, that's ridiculous. You're always nervous, but that's just an increase of adrenaline. It actually helps you. It makes you better because you think sharper, you're faster, you're quicker, you're stronger. So that adrenaline actually helps you. You have to learn how to use it. So that's like actually a good thing to have. But nerves is okay.
Yeah, that's what they used to say back in the day when you're scared to fight someone that you'll whip their butt.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
When you scared to go home, when you scared to go home to mama,
right?
It's kind of like you can run fast, right? But if a dog is chasing you, that's trying to bite your heels off, you've never ran that fast before in your life. That adrenaline gets pumping, man. It's like you never ran that speed before.
I don't even want to be tested. I'm gonna be ate up. I feel like when I try to take off running, I run like Fred Flintstone. I gotta get that start.
With the car, with
the feet. Still go in the same place.
So I have a question. Is there anyone that you look up to in your field, or it's just like
there are a few people, man, and actually they're one of the guys on there are a couple of disappointments that happened recently. So anybody that's in the MMA game, they'll know what I'm talking about. But one of my idols, Anderson Silva, and he just got mixed up in some stuff as far as his testing, what came out really? in his tests. Also John Jones, and
same issue.
There's a big deal. Yeah, I mean some stuff
because they said people on steroids and stuff, right?
Yeah, some stuff with his tests, and also with him, he's going to trial for some hit and run stuff. So they're
do you think people actually really don't know, like the product, like when someone I say, here, Dameron, here goes this orange juice, support this orange juice. Do you thoroughly check to make sure there isn't those derivatives in there that could show up positive on your analysis test for you? Is it your responsibility as the fighter?
It's your responsibility as a fighter. You gotta kind of know what goes in you. And if you're even what I think happened with Anderson, because Anderson he when he had that bat breaking his leg, his leg snapped in half. So I think they had him on stuff to help the healing process.
Right.
And I think I'm going to assume
because they help him heal faster.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It had something to do with
I had that in my back.
Which is what he tested for. But with that being said, when you know that you're taking this extra stuff, you need to check. Like, this is what they gave me, and you need to.
Right.
This is your career.
Shouldn't that be
you need
up
to
front?
Yeah.
Is it like a whistleblower?
No.
Because how do they find out?
You take blood and urine tests. They test you for everything, everything, and then right before you go into you on fight night, you take another test.
So he should have known it was coming.
And then you can't leave the locker room until you fight. You're not allowed to leave, just to make sure they make sure that you can't. You know,
take something real quick.
What they say, like your little Aaron Pryor's, give me the one that I made type of stuff. Do they let y'all bring stuff inside of the ring and stuff too? Yes, no, I know about Aaron Pryor.
No, and they supply the water, and it can't be open. They have to watch you open it at the cage.
Okay.
So they're very strict, you know, to make sure that you're not taking stuff that you shouldn't be taking. And
right.
If this is your career, this is your livelihood.
Because people are getting paid pro cards and getting sponsors and things like that.
Absolutely.
So what's the longest time that you had to wait in the back in the locker room to fight? And like, what was going through your mind, you know, at that time?
Just depends on where you're at on the card, you know, whether you're first to last or, you know, whatever you are. But, you know, the whole time, really, you're just thinking about your game plan. You know, you're thinking about what you've been working on.
Are you tuning, like, the public out, or can you hear people?
You can hear your coach's voice.
Oh, just the coach?
You literally, everything else tunes out. Mike Moses, that's my coach, so shout out to Coach.
Who else is on your team?
We got a lot of guys on the team. We actually got Al, who's actually fighting, has a fight coming up.
Did you say Al?
Yeah,
or did you say Al?
Albert Benjamin. Albert Benjamin. Trevor Thompson, man. We got Zach Davis, which is, you know, a really good guy that was actually on The Ultimate Fighter. He had to bow out because of some injuries. But, you know, Marshall Thompson is a really good friend of mine that actually really started me on this venture in MMA. So, you know, there are a lot of guys. I've been blessed to work with a lot of people that have had my back and kind of pushed me and encouraged me forward. So, yeah.
So how do you practice? I mean, is it like someone that you just in the ring and you fighting them? I mean, how do you practice for something like this?
You do everything.
Or do you just practice your moves? Or
well, you do a little bit of everything, man.
Chris, I think we should put on pads and come practice with one day. Seriously. Somebody record us there.
Yeah. I mean, we do a little bit of everything. I mean, so you do some training in boxing, you do some training in jiu-jitsu, you do some training in wrestling, you do some training against the cage, you do some training in Muay Thai.
Yes, I love Muay Thai.
So, you know, I mean, you know, especially if I've got a fight coming up, I mean, I'm in there training 4 to 6 hours at a time, you know, spending like an hour or so in each, you know, and then you still got to do your strength and conditioning and your cardio and everything else. So it's a lot of dedication, it's a lot of hours of blood, sweat, and tears, you know.
I want to try it.
You should. I'm saying all that. It's fun.
It is fun to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you love it.
Yeah, you can't be in something like this and not love it. You won't make it. You know, it's too intense. You know. But here's the other thing. You know, a lot of people think that, you know, fighters, you know, are mentally just walking around like I'm a fighter. But, you know, honestly, you know, we're the mellowest, coolest guys that you ever want to meet. There's a very, 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 very few of us that have that, you know,
ego headstrong
personality. Who's that guy, Mayweather?
Oh God.
Yeah, he's one of them. But ultimately, you know, we train hard, we work hard, and so we don't have to walk around with the ego. We know what our capabilities are. We're confident in ourselves because this is stuff that we train in, and we have security in ourselves. So it's not like there's a chip on our shoulder that we got to prove, you know, to everybody else. And
so have you had someone to come up to you like, "Hey, I could beat you"?
Oh, all the time.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
Especially probably when you're out trying to mind your own business.
So
And they know who you are.
In a situation like that.
All the time.
Walk away.
Yeah. I don't pay any mind. I thought like, you're probably right. I started telling him. Yeah, you probably could.
Somebody thought they could beat Mike Tyson too.
Yeah, I don't have an ego about it.
They made a game about it.
I know, right? And I also I run security for a lounge in DC. So even there, like I just know how to fight really well. So I'm not like a huge guy. So a lot of guys that are bigger than me, they feel like,
I can take you.
I can take you.
I can, you know,
a little sawed off.
A lot of them don't know who I am, you know. So they test me all the time. Like, man, you probably would, as long as you do what I ask you to do, then whatever. You know, you can talk, but I don't care.
You
Doesn't mean
funny.
anything to me.
I remember I was out.